Hello guys, this is Raj, and in the today's video I'm going to talk about one very important thing. Now in this video, just because in the previous many of the videos I have talked about like self-talk, I have talked about English environment, I have talked about listening habit, I have talked about many other things single times, but this time I'm going to summarize it and going to tell you some technique, some strategies to become fluent in English, and that's what is going to help you in this video. So stay tuned with us and watch the video till the end so that you can get complete concept. And before we are going and deep jump into the topic, first thing I want to tell you that is thank you for giving so much love, so much support to my channel. And another thing is that if you are really finding it valuable, do hit the like button so that YouTube can know and YouTube can spread this kind of valuable videos to others. And also I am feeling motivated enough to make more videos for you. That is my single request to you, that subscribe it, and obviously if you are finding it valuable, do hit the like button so that definitely you and me also can get benefit out of it, right? And another thing is that what we are going to discuss. So first of all, I would like to tell you the agenda for today's video. First things we are going to talk about is that problem faced by the English learner. Second, we are going to talk about that RRR technique. Now this time you might say that what I am talking about. Yes, let me see and let me tell you. And another thing is that see that what is RRR technique. Definitely it's going to help you to become fluent in English. Third thing we are going to talk about is that you have to give the respect towards to your time, because respecting towards to your time is very important. And fourth thing that we are going to talk about, that is focus on basic things. So these are the 4 points we are going to talk about, so that you should have a clear idea about that what we are going to talk about in this video and how would you become fluent in English, right? So with that hope, with that positive note, without any further delay, let's get started. Now the first thing that you have to understand, that why do we need to become fluent in English? Now this is a separate question, and this is the very important question to understand. First of all, why do we need to have fluency when it comes to talking about English? Now without fluency, can we not just survive? To that extent you can, but in the corporate world, in other where in the business sectors, in the international market, you need to have English, right? As you all know, I don't need to tell you and I don't need to remind you. That's why you are watching this video, and that's why you are actually trying to find those videos where you can understand how to become fluent in English, right? So another thing is that I want to tell you, that is that what are the problems that are faced by the English learners when it comes to talking about English fluency. What comes in our mind, what is coming inside our mind, that is that, oh my god, people is speaking so fast and they are saying this, that, and they are using fancy vocabularies. This is called as fluent English, and people are watching this, people are observing, oh my god, how well he is speaking. This is fluent, you can say fluency in English according to you, am I right? But let me tell you one thing, this might not be the fluent English, this might be fluent English, but if you are speaking slowly and if you are understanding all these things and telling in a clear manner, that is also called as fluent English also. So the problems that we are facing, that is when we start, we have a short-term goal, right? We think that within 2 months or within, you can say 60 days, we can become fluent in English, but in reality it is not possible. No matter what kind of efforts, how many sessions, how many practice you do, it is not possible. Let me tell you the reality, that is true. And that's why the problem comes, where English learners are actually having the short-term goal of 60 days, might be 70 days, might be 80 days, or might be 90 days. But let me tell you, it is not possible to have a fluency within 90 days. It requires certain amount of time that you need to give. And the problem is, when you are not able to see the result, you are thinking that I should give up on this, and it's a impossible dream that I'm chasing. So better it is to leave that. I think that proper guidance, proper environment and friendly environment you need for your English learning. And that's what we are going to talk about, that what strategy you should be following for your fluency. Now let me introduce another thing, is that let me introduce RRR technique. Now what did I say? RRR technique. What does it mean? First R means repeat, second R means retention, and third R means revise. Now let me explain it in a well manner so that you can understand it in a better way. Okay, first things that I have talked about, that is R means repeat. Now whatever you are learning, whatever you are watching, whatever you are reading, right? So these are the things you have to apply while you are speaking. That means I'm talking about repeat. Means once today you spoke, now tomorrow you have to speak, next day you have to speak. Now some repeated topic will come. So means that today you discussed about your school journey, right? Tomorrow you might discuss about another things. Now next day of tomorrow you will again discuss school journey. So in this way, once in a week you will repeat the same topic. The more you repeat the same topic, now it will go to the retention process. Once it will go to the retention process, that means you are retaining those topics, you are retaining how the way you are speaking, and you will see that within that, now this is two process, right? And another thing is that when you are repeating, then you are retaining. This is the best effective method for learning English or learning anything. Repeat, retention. Now let me tell you another R is that revise. Revise means revise the entire process. Revise the process of retention, revise the process of repeating. This is called as revise, and this in total it is called as RRR technique, right? You might say that I have taken it from the movie. Might be I have taken it from the movie of RRR, but this technique definitely going to help you if you definitely follow this RRR technique. Now how is it going to help you? That's what I'm telling you in this video, right? So my point is that when you are following the RRR technique, that means, as I have told you, that you are revising, you are repeating, and you are retaining. That's what the motive, right? What do you think? That today I am speaking, so it doesn't require certain revision, it doesn't require certain repetition. Do you think like that I am suddenly started speaking and I started speaking in such a manner that I am talking with you in front of camera? No, right? It requires, I have repeatedly spoken about this. I spoke about another topic, and like 1 week later I spoke about the same topic. In this way it is actually stored, it was stored inside in my mind, and that's why I am able to generate sentence, I am able to produce sentence in front of you, in front of my camera. That's what you also have to do. You also have to repeat it so that it can store inside in your mind, and you are going to retain it. That's what my point, right? So you have to understand this process. It might be slow process, you might not see the result in the short term, but definitely it is having an impact in the long run. So do it, learn it as much as you can, and repeat it. Now those who are the fluent speaker, they always repeat, they always retain, and they revise the entire process, and this is the effective way. Now those who are the public speakers, those who are speaking, so they have spoken many times that they do not have the fear in front of the public, that how they will be delivering their speech. So in this way they are doing it. So do it. And another thing is that follow on the basic things. You might go for the advanced things at the beginning level, and that's what is making you not capable enough to perform anything. Now you are becoming incapable to do anything, and that's what the problem of yours. You are going for the advanced things, you are watching movies like English movies and all these things. Do not do these mistakes already have been done by a lot of people, and that's what they have suffered for that. So focus on the basic things. Now you might argue that, oh my god, Raj, you are saying wrong. In the business world we need advanced business vocabs, we need advanced all these things in the corporate world. Yes, I am agreeing with this fact, but in the beginning level it doesn't require. So if you are a beginner, learn the basic English, how to speak, then gradually improve, gradually learn. Today I am learning also, today I am learning so many things, I am doing practice, that's what I am just revising, repeating this process. So for you also same thing is applicable. But start with the basic things, do not focus on the fancy things, sophisticated words. Now you might say that business world it requires, but I also agree this fact, but it requires time. First focus on basic things. If you're focusing on advanced things, definitely you are not going to get anything at the end of the day. So do you want such kind of things? After putting efforts also you will not get anything? You do not want, right? You want that I should get the appropriate result, that I have the efforts that I have put in, on the basis of that I should get the appropriate result, right? That's what the motive of yours, I think. So focus on that. And another thing is that respect your time. This is the last point I might have talked about, that is many times, but still it requires, you need to actually give respect towards to your time. How do you give respect? Means if you have said that 1 hour dedicatedly I will give for English speaking, that means this 1 hour should gone for English speaking. If you have decided that almost 1.5 hours I will give for entire English learning journey, do it. Respect your efforts, respect your target, respect your time. It is the only thing. I might be rude right now today, but I'm telling you, do this, brother, do this, brother and sisters, do this. And many respected persons are there, so I'm respecting each and every one's time. So respect your time. Whatever plans you have decided, do it. Do not leave it, or do not say that, do not give any excuse. At the end of the day, I can say you that do not give any excuse to yourself that I had this problem, that's why. If you had genuine excuse, then definitely it is okay. But if you do not have, analyze it and do give the respect. If you have promised something, do fulfill it. That's what should be the motive of yours, and that's what I told you about in these videos. Follow this technique and obviously learn new vocabularies. Definitely it's going to help you to retain it and obviously to become fluent in English. So these are the techniques that you have to follow. Once you will be following this, definitely you are going to see the result as I have talked about. And definitely if you do not see result, do comment me that okay, you told me wrong things, right? So you can also, you feel free to comment me all these things and what kind of videos you really want for your English speaking. That's what you should be leaving inside in the comment box, and that's what I want from you guys. So definitely stay tuned and bye bye. Take care of yourself.